Hi, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you might be right now. I welcome you to the show today with the music of the legend himself, Bob Nesta Marlin, preaching One Love. All the world needs right now is just simply one love. No matter situations, no matter what you're going through right now, the most important thing for us is to be our keepers and our brothers' keepers, and let's all share one love. The music of Bob Nesta Mali, One Love. Thank you, Kafaya Awiyo. Thank you very much for joining my program. I appreciate you. Thank you, everyone that has made it early to join this program today. I just thank you guys. And today we are having our electable, beautiful, gorgeous, wonderful lady all the way from United Kingdom. She's going to be talking live in London. Thank you, Buki, for joining. She's here already. Thank you so much. She's so prompt. Like I said, we're having her and she's here already because she's always on time. She's a wonderful woman and she's coming all the way from United Kingdom. She's going to be talking about life in London. Thank you, my sister. I just need 1 minute to say hi to everybody in the world so I can bring you on so you can tell us so many things of your experience, because I know we are talking about the life in London today, and there's no other person that can do justice to that than you, who is also one of the Queen's daughter. By the way, United Kingdom is called Queen City or Queen Nation at the moment, and everyone there, like just my sister coming, could be referred to as one of the Queen's daughter. Thank you so much, Buki. Just 1 minute, I'll just bring you on. Oh, okay. Let me just bring you on straight up. I know you are always very prompt, and I really much. Hi, everyone. I just want to say once more that today we live, live, live from London, and that is the electable, wonderful, gorgeous Buki, all the way from London. Thank you so much for joining the program. I appreciate you now. I will always appreciate you, and I thank you so much. Oh yeah, we have Brownkey Dollar is here again. Brownkey, so thank you, Brownkey, for joining. Brownkey, by the way, we'll be playing his music again today. That's my brother, the musician, a very good one, by the way, who is rocking and going to rock, and we continue to rock your music light in Nigeria. She is a very good musician. I'm going to be bringing some of his track again. I'm playing some of his track tonight so that we can listen to them. They are really wonderful. Thank you, my sister. How are you doing?
I'm very much okay. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm happy to have you. Like I said, you have just have one of the Queen's daughter here, and she's gonna be telling us what it is to stay and to live in London. Life in London today. Thank you so much once again. I appreciate you, and I will always appreciate you because you have always been a wonderful person. But before we go, I quickly want to say, on behalf of myself and the world, want to say thank you for all of you guys that have been the front line runners against COVID. We have always won the war, and I know you guys are winning the war right now against COVID, and I know definitely you guys will take us there. Thank you, Buki. Thank you, every front
Thank
line
you.
runner. Thank you, all the nurses. Thank you, all the doctors that have been fighting the war. And I must say, guys, you guys are the true miracle that the world truly needs.
Oh, thank you very much. That's so nice to hear. Thank you.
You're welcome. Definitely, you guys are the true miracle, and I will always say that with all confidence. When you look for a miracle, go to the doctor's house. When you look for a miracle, go and see a nurse.
Thank you. So happy to be here anyway. So let's do it. Let's fire on.
Thank you so much, Vinia. Thank you, Nahi. Nahi's here. Thank you, Branky Dollar. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. So you guys, please come up with your questions. We have Buki all the way from London, and she's going to be just doing justice to all the questions. You want to know anything about London or United Kingdom? By the way, let me quickly run through what some people don't know about United Kingdom. Thank you so much, Nahi. Nahi, that's one of my biggest fans, and he's the biggest comedian in Nigeria, one of the biggest comedian in Nigeria. Please follow him. Nahi, it's on here. Thank you, Gypsy. Esther, nice you are here. Thank you so much, Gypsy. It's good to have you here, Esther. Thank you so much for joining the program. By the way, let me quickly run this through because I've always gotten messages and questions from so many people all over the world about the composition of United Kingdom and all that. Many people at this time don't even know that United Kingdom is composed of 3 nations, and the nations being England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. So, yeah, the next time you hear someone says, I stay in Northern Ireland, I stay in Scotland, or I stay in Wales, try and remember that Paula told you that they actually stay in United
United
Kingdom.
Kingdom.
And the capital of United Kingdom is London, and the dialing code, by the way, is 0044, and it's about 66.7 million populated area. The Prime Minister of United Kingdom is Boris Johnson, and official language is pound sterling. And we are going to be asking other questions from our delectable Buki. How are you, Buki, again?
I'm very well. Oh my God, I was like, I didn't want to be late. I was like, let me go and have my shower. Let me go and get ready.
I know you're gonna make exact time. And by the way, you made even 2, 3, 4 minutes away from your time, and that means you are too early. Just tell us, Nigerian time or African time. Do people still use that in UK?
Of course, some people still use that in UK, but myself, I love being like punctual. Anyway, ask my friends. Or else I just want to be silly sometimes and just like, oh, I don't give a fuck. But you know, sometimes I just like, oh, let me get on time.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. By the way, I would just like you to briefly introduce yourself. Here on the program, you can introduce yourself any which way you want. There's no legal, there's no illegal to it. Anything you want to say about yourself, just introduce yourself. I know you well, but some people want to know you.
My name is Buki. I live in London. I'm a healthcare worker, like a brain injury unit. I work with a private hospital on the NHS. So, and I've got a group called Gifarad on Facebook, and so I'm just.
By the way, we are still gonna ask you a few questions about Gifarad, and because Gifarad is a wonderful group, and I'm happy to say I belong to Gifarad, and I'm proud to be a Gifarad member because I know what we do in Gifarad has really inspired me, and I know the kind of people who are in Gifarad. But let me just keep that napping because we are gonna wake Gifarad very soon by asking you series of questions about Gifarad. Thank you so much, Nayi. Say we are staying tuned. Happy Easter. By the way, happy Easter, everyone, and happy Easter to you.
Happy Easter.
Now we just go a minute, 2, 3 seconds music break. Then I'll hit you with the little questions that I've got. Please, guys, if you have any questions, we're talking live from London today. You got any questions? You want to visit United Kingdom? You want to know anything from Buki? She's all here. She's gonna give you a wonderful response. That is Brown Kid doing his thing. By the way, Buki, I would like you to also help me promote this guy. He's a wonderful guy. He's doing a very good job right now. And Brown Kid is a very good friend of mine. He's a very good musician. I would, in a way, if you can help me promote him in United Kingdom, I'll be so happy.
No problem. Just give me his handle and everything.
Yeah. All right, thank you, Branky. Now we'll go straight into the question. The first question, Buki, what is the weather like all through the year in United Kingdom, in London specifically?
Like right now, we're in summer right now. You can see, last I put on my glasses, like my my summer sunglasses, just to protect my eyes because I use glasses for long sight, so I try to protect my eyes not to get eyes whatever.
Yeah.
So we're in summer, so we're enjoying the weather. Enjoy it till it lasts.
Wow. So
and some and sometimes we
what
do
month?
have a very shitty weather. Like, it's been a long time they have snow in London, but this year past we do have snow. So I was like, oh my god, London has snow. But
All right.
back in Scotland or all that north side, they do have
Yep.
snow, but London is 50-50.
Yeah.
But last year it was so wonderful. They have snow. So
All right. All right. I've got some interesting questions from. I'm just gonna round the names up right now, but let me say again to Brown Dollar, thank you for joining. Thank you, Dupsy, for joining. Thank you, Nair, for joining. Thank you for always supporting. Thank you, Kayo de Akiwumi. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Thank you, Princess, for joining. Oh, thank you, Princess. You are joining today, and but of course, I know now you want to make it hot night and hot day for Buki, and she's just throwing you some certain questions right now. Okay, let me quickly ask you this before we count the questions she's asking you. What month is the best month to visit London?
I'll say this month because it's summer, they can easily
Yep,
be able to visit a lot of places. But when
yep,
it's winter, it's so hard. Some people, what, when you're not used to something, you'll be like, oh, I'll just stay inside. I don't want to go anywhere. But
mm,
summertime, you really want to go out and
yeah.
explore and shop. So I would say summer period is much, much better to come around to UK.
Oh, that's wonderful. All right, even as I ask you questions, let me quickly chip in one of the questions asked by the Princess Adeyeye. Of
Oh,
course,
yeah.
she says, child marriage is barbaric. If you are given a chance to rule a country, what will you do differently?
Oh my God. That's a big question. You know what? Me, I think I don't have the power to rule a country. I'm
Yeah,
not that powerful like people think I am. But some people say, she's so strong, she's that. But sometimes you be like, no, I I've had enough. I can't do it more than this. So I give it to anyone that has the power to rule a country. Because sometimes you might say things that, or you might make a decision that at the end of the day it will bounce back to you.
yeah,
So that's why sometimes you have some advisor, you have a lot of like a partner that you talk to.
yeah.
Today, sorry, it's a call that came in. So at the end of the day,
That's fine.
you need God's strength, you need God knowledge to be able to rule a nation or a country. So I'll
Yeah.
say if God put me there, so I'll just put God first because I can't do it by myself.
Oh, all right, I'm not saying she's gonna put God first. Now, the second question by Princess. Princess wants to roast you, like I said. She says, if you could live one day over and over again, what would you choose to do?
To make myself happy, to
Oh
live
my
like
God.
no other day coming.
I bet
Like
share some of those happiness with us to make Princess
ah,
happy with you.
no, seriously. They said happiness is free.
Yeah,
Everyone have a cross that they're carrying, but sometimes I just put it aside and I enjoy myself because you don't know what's
yeah,
gonna happen tomorrow. You might sleep and not wake up anymore. So why can't you enjoy
yeah,
today and leave anything like is going on around you? Just be yourself. Just
yeah,
be happy and do whatever makes you
yeah.
happy.
Yeah, before I dingle you with my own questions, let me just quickly still roll out the last question by Princess, and she says, "Have you done anything you are proud of lately?"
Yes, I have, and that is being proud to be a mental health nurse, looking after people during this COVID time. It's so draining, but I'm happy that I'm part of the nurses that work on the field. It's something that I'm proud of.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for saving our lives. Thank you so much for fighting the battle for us. We couldn't have done that because we fought a battle with an enemy that has no gun.
Yeah.
But you guys have what it takes to stand that battle. We
Yeah.
really, really do
Because you
thank
don't
all
know
the
what you're
frontliners.
because you don't know what you're going out to face every day that you step out of your house. to go and look
Yeah.
after people. It'd be like, of course I do. Like you said, we're going to get to that, but let me
Yeah.
just answer this one. I feel so grateful to be part of
Yeah.
the
I'm so,
NHS
I'm so
hero.
definitely gonna ask you one or two, three questions as regards COVID and what you do, what you guys are doing, because my program is also to inspire the people to think the right way. Because what we do right now, we have so many theories I mean, delivered by people who knows nothing, and this is really, 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 really destroying the world. So
Hmm.
it's an opportunity when you have people who have first time information to talk about certain things that people just pick on social media without any finding. So I'm happy to have you because I know anything I got, any information I got from you is genuine, is real, and is authentic. Let me just quickly say a wonderful thank you to my lovely, lovely, beautiful sister, Ogunsanya. Ogunsanya, thank you. Awelo, by the way, Awelo also have a group, a wonderful group on Facebook, and she's a presenter. She presents on the TV, and she's presenting on the radio right now every 3 days. I think every week she has a radio station she presents. So guys, follow her. I will Gusaya. Thank you so much, sister. Thank you, Elaine, all the way from Malaysia. I appreciate you. You always join me every day. You are so wonderful, sister. Thank you. And the next questions I think is coming from my own Oga Nehi. I'm just trying to read. I'm supposed to be using glasses, but I would manage. And what will it take? What will it take to find? Oh my God, I'm trying to see. What will it take to find love in UK for black man? Like in Nigeria, you need good bank account, well loaded, good car, good home, gift items, buy iPhone 13, and many more expensive things to enable. Oh my God. So basically, he's asking a very interesting questions, and he says, what does it take to have a lovely partner in London or in United Kingdom, unlike in Nigeria, according to him, unlike Nigeria, where you need to actually be rich in a way or be wealthy in a way to be able to actually have a partner who maybe loves you. Love can come in so many directions. It can be true love, it can be fake love, it doesn't matter. But at least you get some kind of love when you have so much money. So what does it take if you are in the United Kingdom to get a partner?
You know what? I I don't know how to balance it. Do you understand? But
Yeah,
to me, if you're looking for a real guy, somebody that is like bone of your bone, just so I'm gonna talk to the two parts. As a
yeah,
lady, just make sure you have your job. Just make sure you're like independent yourself.
yeah.
Don't
You're
depend on the guy. Yeah,
self-sufficient and stuff.
yeah. Don't depend on the guy. Anything he gave you, you have to be like a just a bonus. Don't say because I'm dating this person, he has to give me money. I have to pay my rent and all that. And what people don't understand, the way we pay bills here is different from the way we pay bills in Nigeria.
Yeah,
Everybody needs support, but at the end of the day, if you have your job, you'll be so comfortable. Like no guy will talk to you anyhow. Will bring you down. Yeah, this is a woman's country. Let's say that by the end of the day, you want to be comfortable yourself. You don't want to be waiting for your partner or your boyfriend or your husband to be like, oh, let this person come before I go and do shopping. Let this person come before I buy this for the kids or I pay the bills for the house. In UK, you have to share the bills into 50-50 or twenty
wow,
fifty. So
wow.
you have to be like partnership in supporting yourself. You have to support your partner. So don't
Wow.
just sit at home and say I want to be a full life wife. No,
Uh-huh.
that can't work here.
So
Then then the
then will it
relationship
be
is not going
safe?
to work out.
Will it be safe to now say that you in the UK, according to his questions, because it says it's very difficult in Nigeria if you're not rich to actually get a
It's not.
woman.
You don't need to be rich here. Everybody, we are all equal. There's no rich. There's no poor. So far, you
All
work,
right,
you get your money, and you pay your bills. You're rich.
all
That's
right.
so. As a guy, just make sure you have a good job to look after yourself and your partner. So when it comes to looking after your partner, so it's not going to be saying like, "Oh, he's not a man." But here, so far, you both can support each other, no matter how much you're taking, no matter how much that you both can come together and make a living for yourself. Come on, you're a man.
Yeah,
So
I think Nehi got that right now. You don't really need so much money, but you need to be comfortable, and you are sure going to get someone. And like she just said, it's maybe not everyone, but generally in UK, most of the ladies are also self-sufficient, so they are not after your money. All right, that's good to hear anyway. Yeah, that's good to hear, Nee. I hope that has answered your question.
Your
Thank you
question.
so much, Rennie Johnson. Rennie Johnson, that's my favorite fan. She always coming here to check on us. I'm so happy to have you today. And I hope you are going to ask one or two questions from the CEO. The CEO is on the hot seat today. And I
I
know you
am.
have told me. So let's get the question rolling. The next question is going to be from me in terms of visiting London. What are tourist attractions? What areas would you advise someone to visit?
You've got a lot of places to visit in UK. Like oh no, let me tell you something. I'm
Yeah,
gonna start from where I come from. Like apart from being in Nigeria,
yeah,
I'm a Scottish girl.
yeah.
Yeah. So I'll say visit
We are Scottish.
Edinburgh.
We are both
You visit.
Scottish.
I am Scottish. So
Go
you
ahead.
have to visit Edinburgh. Come on, visit Edinburgh. It's a beautiful place.
Yeah,
You've got a castle. You've got a lot of places to visit in Edinburgh.
yeah,
Seriously, it's a beautiful, beautiful town. You will love it.
yeah,
And I'll say there's a place called Pool. It's
yeah,
P-O-O-L-S. It's a lovely place as well. Lovely
yeah,
city. You've got Brighton. They have beach. Like they have good um hotel and stuff like that. You've got Blackpool. You've
yeah.
got Liverpool. Um, because I write it down. And yeah, that's the place that come into my head right now. So you've got
Yeah.
all these places, and I swear down, you're gonna enjoy
Come to
every
London.
bit of it. When you go there, you're gonna enjoy every bit of it. So just try and do much of Google search when you want to go places in UK. You
Yeah.
have a lovely place to visit.
All right.
So
That means to say there's loads of places to see and
mhm.
to visit in the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
And of course, they are all represented on the internet. Just go on the internet and bust it in, and you're gonna see a lot of places that you could go. Thank you very much, Rennie, for joining again. Thank you, Shola, for joining. And Shola, I think I need to also say that I wish you the best after the past of your dad, and say to you that God will be with you. God will gather your family, and
Amen.
you guys definitely, by God's grace, you'll get things together. Even after him, there will be somebody to console you and console you always.
Amen.
In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Thank you so much for joining the program, Shola Moji. Let's just quickly go for some seconds music, and it's gonna also be the same music we have been listening to, Brown Key Dollars, and we're gonna go to the next section of the program. Please, my guys, everyone, please follow Brownkey Dollars. That's the guy rocking your waves right now. You can follow him. His name is still Brownkey Dollars. Go on his Instagram, on his YouTube page. You can see so much of his music. He has been on the music stands for a while, and I tell you, he's gonna rock and rock your wave very soon. All right, we'll go to the next section of the program. And the next section of the program, I've got maybe 2, 3 questions, and it's going to wrap up another 2, 3 questions because I want us to talk about J4Rad. But before we talk about J4Rad, I know recently you did take your vaccine. I really want to touch that because a lot of people are having doubting minds about these vaccines. That so many informations flying all over the internet and social space, and some people don't know which one to believe. And just tell us your experience. When you took your vaccine, how was it?
Um, um, I'm gonna start like I don't want to take it at first. I'm not gonna lie. Even being a nurse, like being on front line, whatever, or like, oh, I don't want to take this thing, all this, like all this, like you said, internet will put on your head, and you know. So my uncle and my family, like, like you that are supposed to be advising us to go and take it. You say you don't want to take it.
Yeah.
And so I just like, whatever. They even took it before me. So there's a day, because I just changed my job, right? So when I get to work, there's a day they just came to call me, like, director is calling me, the director of the nursing, the doctor. Like, you call most of us that we haven't taken. I was like, oh, can I ask why you haven't taken vaccine? I was like, oh my god. I said, I'm still like thinking about it. They were like, what are you thinking about it? Because you are a frontliner and you work with these people in the hospital, like you have to take it, even not just because of you, because of them,
Yeah.
putting them in a risk and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I came out like seriously, Buki, why are you really scared? Like, you could call fire now, and and this thing, they won't want to kill everybody, and even if
Yeah.
they said they want to use us as a guinea pig, which I believe is not so. And I want people to realize, like, we pray for God intervention when this
Yeah.
thing happen. Like, God
Yeah.
show all the scientists how to go about this thing to get a solution to it. So the
Yeah.
solution is out now, and we're scared to take it.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay then, and I went for it. They called me the first time. But on my way going, I was far away from my GP, and they called me like, "Oh, Miss Buki, where are you?" I said, "I'm still in Woolwich," and they're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
you're far away, and we have to give you another appointment." I was like, maybe God don't want me to take it 2 hours. So I went back home. So then I called me again. They give me an appointment. So when I got there, and it was nice. I won't say no, like when we are still very young, when they gave us this what's it
Yeah.
called, this thing, when I don't
Yeah.
know,
I
maybe have
remember.
a,
I
yeah.
remember having that.
So yeah, so it's just like,
I still have
yeah,
the
me too,
black
I still
dot
have
on
it
my
here.
hand, actually. Yeah.
So the doctor asked me like, oh, he introduced himself to me, and they gave us a pamphlet to, like normally in UK they give you what the vaccine is all about, that
What
you
about
can read
yeah.
after and things, and the passing us
Let,
in. So
let me quickly ask you this. At that point where you are about to take it, what was running through your mind?
nothing. That's nothing. I just like, I'm here already, so let me just take what I want to take. So they're
Yeah.
passing not in. So when it comes to my turn, so when I just like, oh, can you take my picture? Like the guy like, oh, I'm here for pictures anyway. So the doctor introduced himself to me, and me, I forgot the one I took, because it's two. Oh,
Yeah.
the card is upstairs. Oh, it's two. I might text you later. Then you can. The one I
Yeah.
took is different. So it was given to me, and they passed our house again, and they said we should sit for 20 minutes just to monitor what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we sat down outside just to monitor what's gonna happen after the
So,
vaccine, and
so
after the 20 minutes, they let us
okay.
go,
Yeah.
and they give us the pamphlet and everything.
Yeah.
So my sisters now come like, Buki, make sure you use paracetamol. I said, why? He said, use just like I would have called you before
Yeah.
you go for it. I should have taken
Yeah.
paracetamol. Thank God
Yeah.
I took paracetamol. This
Yeah.
hand, I took it on this hand. It was like they put rock on it. It was so heavy, like I can't lift it
Yeah.
up. I can still
Yeah.
feel it a little bit, like like now. That's the
Yeah.
only thing. It's just like you feel pain just for a day. Some people they go through like they feel like they have malaria. Some people they
Yeah.
feel sick for 2 days. Some they can't
Yeah.
even stand up from bed. I think it's our body.
Yeah.
Body system is different.
But but Buki, to something I would want to compare with that, if that is possible, because Rennie Johnson just reminded us what we took when we were young. That is a smallpox vaccine.
Yes.
When we were young, the smallpox vaccine. Let me quickly say thank you, Rennie, again. Let me say thank you to my big brother Olajide for joining. Thank you, brother, for joining. Thank you, Aina Dewale. I really appreciate you for joining my program today. Thank you once more, Shola, for still joining our program. So what I was going to ask you is the feelings with taking this vaccine and the feelings with us. Maybe you could remember when you took it, or maybe you could see someone who has just taken it. I mean, the small box vaccine. Would you say they are huge different, or it's almost the same?
Oh, I would say it's like the same. There's nothing different between both. And
Mm.
this vaccine that we're taking is like like a dead cell.
Yeah,
It's like when they put a death cell into her, so you can
yeah,
fight the living one. So when you
yeah,
have COVID, it's not like you're not gonna have COVID. You
yeah,
can still have COVID, but it's there to protect. It's like when we have a layer, before another
yeah,
layer comes on it, we've already
yeah.
protected the skin. So if
Okay,
anyone is coming, so you won't be able to. It's like okay, let's use an example for people that are using cream. Like when they use cream, they've already taken the good layer off. So they
Yeah.
got the tiny ones. So if anything happened to them, they can have infection or cancer skin. But it's so hard for us that people that don't use cream to
Yeah.
get cancer. So it's just like
Yeah.
that. So I'm just using an
I'm,
example. So it's
I'm
like a
definitely
dead
still gonna
cell.
I'm definitely still gonna bring you back one of these days for health talk because on this program we talk a lot of health talk. We talk fitness talk. By the way, I know you know I'm a personal trainer myself. I'm
I
licensed in the
do.
United Kingdom, and I do talk health talk with some people too. And I'm definitely going to bring you back to talk health talk when it comes to clinical stuff like that. So just quickly tell us 24 hours later. How was it?
Because I went to work that night. But when I get back to
Oh
work,
wow.
they're like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna swear this out. You're mad for coming to work, Buki. We should have stayed in bed. I was like, I don't just like feeling sick,
Yeah,
and it's just a vaccine. I'm gonna be fine.
yeah,
So when I like that day that I took the vaccine, I take paracetamol and I went to sleep, but I still feel like the hand is heavy, but I didn't do much at work. So the next day I'm fine. But just like sometimes when we can still feel like you've taken something. That's the
yeah.
only thing, not much.
Not much.
So, well, I'm still gonna say it depends on your body, but I
Yeah,
advise people to take it. It's just take it, take it.
yeah,
It's not gonna
yeah,
do anything to you. All those like you might not have baby later on, you might do this. It's just a lie. People are just
yeah.
putting fear.
Beautiful. And
Pardon me. You
it's all
know,
right. By the way, let me tell the people. I've got Rennie Johnson on the on down. She's just chatting stuff down there. She has also taken her own vaccine, and I'm so sure about that. And I knew the day she took it, so she took it too, and she did say on Facebook that it was easy for her. It wasn't anything to really worry about. And I also read some of her statements where she advised people to go out there and take the vaccine. And I can also think from what she says and some of her statements, almost everyone in our homes have taken the vaccine,
that's
and
it.
there's
Yeah.
no negativity. There's nothing to really be worried about. I will say from our own point of view that, guys, please, if you're offered the vaccine, please take. Let's take the world to the next level.
Level.
I'm not happy personally with the world, the way the world is right now. You want to travel, you cannot travel because of the COVID. You want to do everything that you need to do, you can't really do them. You have to push them over because of the vaccine. And I think the only savior to us getting to the next level is the many people who took the vaccine
Do
will
you know
help us.
in France they've already have another lockdown in France?
Oh
France is
my
having
God.
another lockdown. Yes. So I think
Because they,
hopefully we won't go into another lockdown again or whatever. So far we all stay to the procedure of this
yeah,
lockdown, meeting outside with your family, your friends. 6 people can meet up, but no
yeah,
party. But some people are else. We all miss hanging out. We all miss coming together as our
yeah,
friends or family. By the end of
yeah,
the day, we need to still look after ourselves.
yeah. L first. All right,
Yeah.
just to conclude that, I would want you to passionately talk to the people about the vaccine and urge them to do the right thing.
Um, take the vaccine. Look, just take paracetamol. Paracetamol, maybe before you go and before you go and when you come back. So
Yeah,
take paracetamol. Nothing,
yeah,
paracetamol is for painkiller, so it should just
yeah,
help with the pain a little bit, and that's it. Nothing. And if you think it makes you feel sick because, like I said, it's your body. Just rest. Take
yeah.
time off work and rest and look after yourself. So
Oh,
that's it.
that's wonderful, people. Please let's take it when it's offered to us. We're going to the second segment of the program, because the third segment of the program is where we ask our guests some funny questions. But we still get another section in the second section, and we're going to be talking about J4 rat
Right.
dodging 1, 2, 3. But before we go into that, let's listen to Brown Key.
The
Let me
music,
quickly turn.
the
Go
music
ahead,
is not
Bookie.
coming out. The music is not coming out. I don't know. Do you notice? We
You
can't.
can't hear the music?
No, it's not coming out.
Really? Wow. Um, blah, blah, blah. None of the music is coming out.
No, not at all.
Oh my God. What am I doing? Is that one coming out? All right. All right. I saw that. I thought it's coming out. And what did I do wrong here? What did I do wrong here? Wow, wow. I should have asked because I've got some little bits of equipment which they sent to me and I'm using them, but I thought that all right, let's talk about I'll get that sorted immediately. Let's talk about Give for Red. So
Okay.
what exactly is the inspiration behind Give for Red?
Okay, I'll first say before we became G Farad, we are we are dating relationship goals for matured mind, man and woman. But you know what? And I sat down. What comes for that to come up is I'm a social media person. I love social media. I just come there, post pictures, always. Even when I'm in family gathering, now I'm always with my phone. I'm always clicking with my phone, and my uncle will like, put your phone down, listen to what we are doing. Even when we go to the restaurants, so now call me one day. They said, all this time that you spend on social media, why can't you use it to do something? Because I know you love helping people, and you love fun, and you love fashion. So and I sat down and said, oh, what can I do? And firstly, I noticed that people don't talk about sex too much on Facebook, on social media, especially English people. English people,
Mm-hmm.
they coded their sex talk saying. So I said, okay, why can't I bring that to life? Why can't we just come online and talk about sex? Sometimes all those things have caused problem in a relationship, in marriage. So then I started by naming the group for dating relationship goals for matured mind. But
Yeah,
people start messing it up, like sending a lot of stupid things, and Facebook,
yeah,
that is when it start bringing streets. So they
yeah,
keep bringing it down, bringing it down. At one point, I get fed up. I'm not gonna lie, but
yeah,
God keep giving me the strength. Then I open a
yeah.
door. Well,
Karen.
thank for everybody that stood by me. Some have left,
Yeah.
some are still with me, but I thank God for everyone. So then after that, I now sat down and I'm like, okay, let me change the name and maybe to reveal this thing. So I call it GFRAD, meaning goals for relationship and dating for matured mind.
Oh
So
my God.
so
All right,
in there,
let's leave it at that for now. Let me quickly see if this music comes through. Oh my God. I thought the music has been going through. That means I have been enjoying my music myself.
yourself.
Let's see.
Yes. Mhm.
Wow, sorry, everyone. I thought the music, I actually didn't plug something down there. I've just saw that I didn't take it in and I've just put it back in and that's the music of Brown Key Dollars.
Where you and I will stay forever. With no love forever. Love be tender. Come on, let's make love tonight, baby. So, baby.
So that means I have been enjoying my Bob Marley myself.
I
You
wanna
have.
give you some love, baby. I wanna give you good.
The music of Bramky Dollars. I'm so sorry that you guys have not been listening to these. I have been enjoying myself and I thought we have been enjoying together. Anyways, I'm going to give you more of Bramky Dollar before we go to the next question about J for Rad. By the way, J for Rad, it's a group, a wonderful group. I'm proud to be part of it. I am a member of J for Rad and we are talking J for Rad.
I wanna give you some love. I wanna give you some love. I wanna give you good loving. So baby, stand by.
The music of Brown Key Dollars. So the next one is, all right, now I was going to ask you the meaning of Jehorat, but I think you have just mentioned that in your statement. And the next one I want to ask you is, what is the future for Jehorat?
Like we're going places, like I believe, and
Yep,
now I've got a new structure. As you can see, we've got new things going on in that right now. I remember we did our first time. That will be the second hangout. No,
yep.
we did one in London, so it's gonna be two London hangout, but one just for
I
Nigeria.
really
So
missed that one. Hopefully I
so
will not miss the
so
next one.
we won. So we've done three now. So
Oh
two
wow.
for UK, one for Nigeria. So we're planning a
Yeah.
new one coming up, and now we're selling our T-shirt and
Yeah.
cap and badge, and people have been turning up doing so well, and the group dynamic has changed. The
Yeah.
I know, like, in a group, it's so hard to pull people together. Oh, sometimes I
Yeah.
feel so drained and I feel so tired. But I
True.
think I really want to step back from things that don't bring your shit to me. Don't everybody
Yeah.
have shit. I've got my own shit as well. So
Yeah.
just deal with yours and let me deal with mine. But things that I can
Yeah.
see on the group, I'll deal with it. That one I can see. But anything that is into your inbox, or two people are fighting, or two people are colliding or doing things, don't bring it to me. I don't want to know. I'm not there.
Yeah.
I'm not in
Yeah.
Nigeria.
Yeah.
I don't want to know. But if you can sort it out
Yeah.
yourself, and you think you can't sort it out, go your part way. You don't need to be
Yeah.
friends with people that you don't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes work out, and you don't need to be enemies. Just go your part
Yeah.
way. You don't know. You
Yeah.
might still meet in the future to help each other. If it doesn't work now, you can work later on.
Yeah.
So,
So,
and
let me quickly say, let's say people are watching us and people are still gonna watch this, because I'm gonna relay this and I'm gonna also relay this on YouTube. Um, how would you tell them to join? How can they join? How can they be part of J4Ed? Who is J4Ed for?
oh yeah, because because there is private group, so it's so hard to see it. But if they want to join, they can come to you, and definitely you can just add them as friend, or we have like a hash code to join. So if you just go through the hash, it will take you in straight away. But if, let's say, it's the open group, you can be able to share, but because it's private group, you can't share it. And you know why we
Yeah.
make it private? Because a lot of people, they tell their real story there. You got story
Mm.
segment, we got a lot of things going on, but you don't want people to get to know what's going on. But until you're in the group, then you can see it. So that is why it's private. So if anybody want to join, you go to Fola, and Fola will definitely bring it to the family.
All right, that's how you heard. You come for my screening. You must be reasonable, because people in there are very reasonable. People in there are wonderful. People in there are lovely to be with. And if you want to join, yes, you got to be a friend to anyone that is part of the group, and they can introduce you officially into the group.
That is
And
the group.
yeah, because that group is so wonderful. I tell you, I used to be part of a couple of groups on Facebook, and I looked at the activities. And at the moment, I'm just part of two groups, and these two groups are wonderful. But the for J4Ed is the best I've ever been in on Facebook. So I
Oh,
advise you
thank
guys.
you.
Yeah, it's the best I've ever been with, because if you look at the maturity of the people there, people don't follow you, beg you unnecessary. They don't drop unnecessary into your inbox, which is why my own personal experience in some of the groups that I left, it's been horrible. It's been horrible to be precise, with some groups that I joined because of some people, and their influence. But I had to leave there because of what is going on in there. I don't see all those negativity in J4Ed, and I'm proud to say that. So, guys, this is the place to be. J4Ed is a place to be. All right, let me see again if you guys can still listen to this. Then we're going to go to the last session of the program.
Oh yeah, some kind things you are above. I will show you love that you never
That's the music of Brown Key Dollar, showing love that you never see before.
seen. So baby, I will take you to a distant place where
Branky Dollar wants to take you to a distant place. I really don't know where the distance is, and I don't know how he's going to take you there, but he just promised. He says, I'm going to take you to a distant place.
you and I will stay forever. We play love forever. Love be tender. Come on, come on, come on. Let's make love tonight, baby. So, baby.
Now they have just gotten to the place. They want to take each other to a distant place. I'm not going to say more than that.
I want to give you some love. I want to give, baby. I want to give you good, good love.
All right, Buki, thank you once more for joining the program. We are in the last section where we have some fun questions, and it's a game. It's an interesting game. We ask you the questions, you give us your answer, and you tell us the reason for your answer. The first questions, I'm going to just give it to you straight. The first question, Choose one currency for the world. What currency would you choose and why?
I'll just choose pounds because I live in pounds country. So
Pounds land.
I
Yeah, that pounds land. She's gonna choose pounds. All right. She's gonna choose pounds, and I'm gonna throw the next one to you. We are asking you because we've just given you an opportunity and the power to bring back one musician from death. Which musician would you bring back to life, and why would you bring him back?
Left Eye. I love the girl so much. You just way up my street. When we are still in school. Like
Yeah,
all this.
yeah,
So I love
yeah.
Left Eye. Yeah.
So you bring left eye back. How she's
Yeah.
gonna bring left eye back? All right, all right. Another questions. You are bringing another person back from death, and it's gonna be a president this time. Which president? Any president in the world dead? You want to bring back to life, and why?
Awolowo. Because
I will lower.
yeah, because
That
I remember
that
when I was young, Nigeria was still very, very okay
yeah
then. So
yeah.
I'll try and bring Awolowo back to come and rule us.
Baba
come and
Awolowo is
rule,
coming back to
come
the
and rule
world.
Nigeria. So yes.
Thank you, my father Sherry, for joining. Thank you, Rene, again for joining. I really, really appreciate everyone that's joined. Let's give you an applause. All right, we are still asking you, Davido Whiskey, which one and why?
I'll take Davido. I love his music so much. Like I love every music, but sometimes Davido is just like a cool guy that you just roll with everyone. He doesn't look down on anybody, and
Yeah,
yeah.
so
So
you go for Davido.
yeah.
All right, she's just gone for Davido because Davido doesn't look down on anybody. Davido, I think, blended so well and
Well,
easily. And all right, we're gonna ask you the other one. You're gonna choose now. We have got about 3 more questions for you. You're gonna choose one country for the whole world. Everyone in the world are gonna go to this country. That's where we'll all be staying. Which country would you choose and why?
I country. That's that. Why
You-
we say country? Why can't you say states? Uh, because I live in England, but I don't like English people.
I don't say that.
So I was saying like I would rather speak Scotland because it's so friendly and welcoming, and
Yeah,
they
yeah,
don't see this color. They just love you for you, and
yeah,
they're so nice. They're so nice people. Scottish
yeah.
people at the best. They're nice. So I don't know.
There you heard it. There you heard it from the seas herself. She has just chosen Scotland. Everyone will come to Scotland and speak Scottish English, Scottish English, Scottish
Yeah,
English. And,
Scottish. Yeah, you
all
speak
right,
Scottish.
we got the next one. You are gonna be asked because you got the power right now to take 2 things out of this world. What are the 2 things you take out of this world?
Jealousy
Wow, jealousy.
and poverty. So yeah.
Jealousy and poverty. She's gonna take jealousy and poverty out. I think one of the things destroying the world is jealousy anyway, and poverty also. Oh, that's good. And the last questions I'm gonna done to you today: marriage certificate. Should they have expiring date? Yes or no, and why?
Yeah, I'll say yes because sometimes you might get tired. You just wanna
Yeah,
have a it's step back, like let me go and refresh myself. I think
yeah,
you should. I think you should um just to go and reset yourself because sometimes when you come together into each other's faces, that's
yeah,
when conflicts and arguments come up. Because if you don't
yeah,
know how to dissolve it, then
yeah,
it's blow up.
yeah,
Some people are like, they said, oh, you might be hot and you might be cold. But
yeah,
if you're too cold, then there'll be the day like you, and then
yeah.
that'll be so bad. So that's why it's good to like sit down and talk about things before it escalates. So that's why
All right.
you take yourself out of the equation and then come back and settle and talk about it.
So
Yeah.
that means you would rather that there is an opportunity for you to actually think about what it has always been for the 2 of you and try to see if you want to take it to the next level And
Yeah.
let's make it official that every 10 years, every 20 years, what
Mm-hmm.
years would you think is the appropriate, even if that will ever happen? 10 years, 5 years, 2 years, 2 days, 1 month?
I'll say yearly or
Oh
two
my
years.
God, yearly! Come on, Buki.
It might not be like, yearly, like you sit down and talk about, oh, what have we done bad, or what have we gained in this marriage or relationship that we've been
Yep,
together.
yep,
So where can we tighten it? Where can we lose it? What
yep,
That's what I mean. But when it comes to one of the parts, like it might be like 5 years, 6 years. But when it comes to sitting down and talking about how we going, what have we done wrong, what have we done right, what can
yeah,
we do to make it more better, then I would
yeah.
say every year would be nice.
Every year. All right. At that note, I'm gonna say thank you so much for joining this program. I do, and I will always appreciate you because you have been a wonderful friend, and I hope that things continue to get better. And I want to also still say again that we give our appreciations to people like
Mm-hmm.
you who has always been the front line fighting the war of COVID for us. We do appreciate you. You guys are the true miracle healers, and we thank you for your service for the nations and for humanity. I thank you once more for joining the program, and I hope when I call you next time, and I believe you will, because we still would want to have you one of these days to talk about health issues, especially some important issues. I wouldn't want to mention those things going through my head right now, some topics going through my head right now. But we would definitely let you know when we want you to come and enlighten us, because I think the world needs a lot of enlightenment at this point. Because, like I was saying last week, there's something going on right now that I'm personally not happy with, and I think people should start looking things from that angle. You see a situation where the bad people are the ones giving the information that you can see their informations everywhere, and the good people are withdrawing. They are just stepping back. They don't say nothing. They just allow the people, the other side, the bad people, to
To keep.
pollute all the years with their own information. So I'll give you one example, which is one of the programs I want to start very soon. I want to start encouraging people who are doing something legally to come on here and boast about what they have done, to boast about their progress, to boast about their success. Because what we have right now is people who are doing things illegally, showing off their
Getting praise.
houses,
I'm
yeah, showing
getting
off
praise
their
for it.
houses, yeah, showing out their cars, showing all their lifestyles and stuff like that, and also telling people what they do.
Mm-hmm.
And this, I think, is a very, very bad way. It's a very, very bad route for people who are watching to see, okay, I can actually get that if I do what he is doing or what she is doing. And that is what we have on internet right now and social media space right now. People who do bad things, they are not ashamed to say it, and they are also proud to show you what those bad things are giving them. And this is what people who doesn't have, I mean, there are people who are growing up whom they are looking at what the people
People
who
are
are there
doing, and they
doing,
think it's right.
they
Mm-hmm.
think is right. They don't have the opportunity. So I want to try as much as possible to balance this. I want to bring people who have successful stories to come
Businesses,
up.
yeah.
Yeah, I want people to understand that it is possible, because this is the right word. It is possible if I do this. It is possible for me to drive this kind of car. It is
Mm-hmm.
possible for me to buy this kind of house, because this
Mm-hmm.
is missing in the society right now.
Yeah.
You know, so, and I'll count on people like you and others who are like you to come in here and try as much as possible to tell people how successful they are and doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you,
You're
and I will always
welcome.
appreciate you. Thank you so much, and
Thank
you
you.
have
Can
a
I can
nice
I
day.
say like two or
Go ahead.
3 minutes?
You still have 1 minute, 2 minutes for
All right.
yourself. Say anything
Thank
you want to say.
Thank you for love for bringing me. Thank you so very much. When you get in touch with me, like, oh my God, what am I going to come and say? You remember that I message like, you need
Yeah,
to let me know when I'm coming so I can prepare myself, because I
yeah.
have an anxiety problem. Like sometimes I feel like get agitated and get
You have been
on my
wonderful. I tell you, you have been wonderful.
because like how is gonna go like so I will I've already told you privately I'm gonna say it live. I mean if I need somebody help I'll say to you. I need to work with you on Gifra. We have to like build it together. And I want the group to be known everywhere. It's not just like us coming and writing stories or joking or talking about like now thank God the sex talk is calmed down. It's only Friday. We talk about Freaky Friday just for to
Yeah.
cool down our brain and to relax ourselves. So like a lot of program are coming up. So I really want to work with you and I know you would definitely want to come on board with me. So that's how I want
I'm
to
on
say.
board.
And
I'm on board with the CEO anytime. You are the CEO, and once the CEO says stands up, we got to stand up because I know you are doing wonderful things, and I want to be known with the people who do wonderful things. So I'm always
thank you.
available at your service. Thank you so much for coming to this
Thank you.
program
And
today.
I know some of different members are here, some of them have left and some are still with me. I just want to say thank you to everyone. If you left, I still love you and I still appreciate you. You have your reason for leaving and the door is always open to come back. I tell
Yeah,
you, people have conflict, people fight, but you can even two people that live in the same house, they have quarrel, they fight.
yeah,
And it depends on how you're going to settle it. It's a group
yeah,
of people that you don't even know them, Ori tutori gbigbe,
yeah,
some people you will not even meet them
yeah,
in your life. Early mapa day. By the end of the
yeah,
day, you need to know how to work with people. So
yeah,
I think I'm trying to get there because I'm not perfect. Nobody's
yeah,
perfect. Everybody that thinks that I'm perfect, I can do it right, I can do it more than you. Fine, I give it up to you. But me, Oluwabukola, I'm not perfect. I'm
yeah.
trying to get there and I'm putting God first in everything I do, and I know
You
God
will
is
get
gonna
there.
help me. All right.
You
Thank
will.
you so much. Thank you for
Thank
having
you
me. I
so much.
feel
Yeah,
so honored to be here. Thank you.
you take a wonderful time and you enjoy the sun because I can see some sun
I
behind
will.
you.
I want to try and get some more tan.
Oh my God, you are tanned already. Don't get tanned. All right, thank you so much, guys. So let's listen to a music of Branky Dollar while we round up the show.
Thank you, love. Thank you, guys. Bye.
I wanna give you some love. I wanna give you some love. I wanna give you good love. So baby, stand by me forever. Stay with me forever. I will build my wall around you. Baby, stand by me forever. Stay with me forever. I will build my wall around you. I see nothing but love.
All right, thank you everyone that has joined the program. And just to let you know that the program will be relayed on Facebook and it's also going to be relayed on YouTube. You can follow me on YouTube. I'll make sure I follow you back on my YouTube. ID is Fola Blog, FOLA BOBLOG, Fola Blog. Please follow me and thank you so much for joining. And thank you. Bye for now.
When I close my eyes, all I see is you. Nine nine and a cocoa. Baby, city my nine. I can't place any other woman above you. I bless the day I found you. You are my fantasy. Oh, girl.
Let me quickly say thank you, Alaja Yeyoge, for joining. Thank you, Mantafa Sherry, for joining. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Alaja, for joining. I appreciate it.
You drive me crazy. Every little things you do, you drive me